Epic Day Traders, welcome to another video, guys. If you like what you see here, do me a favor, helps out the algorithm, and it shows appreciation. Like and subscribe, even comment if you like. Check this out, guys. RayAlgo.com, okay? 20% discount codes in the description. Let's take a look at today. Today's July 1st, okay? So the market opens up at 6:30 where I'm at, right? Because I'm in Vegas. So you got a sell, right? Right here at the 628 bar. That's pre-market. You probably don't want to take that, right? Because it's pre-market. Wait for this pullback. You get an engulfing candle at 632. You get in at the close. It was a winner. That's that's about 20, 30 points, if not more. Okay, guys. Now, you have another buy print here at 659. This was still a winner. It did pull back, but if you would have went to break even after this bar went up at 7 o'clock, it was a winner. And if you would have held, it was a winner as well. But this is the bar or the setup I want to talk about is right here at the 730 bar. 730, we get a print. There was change of character on this bar. Usually the buys and the sell prints are going to happen at change of character. So at 7:30, you get the print. You get in at the bottom or at the close of the candle, which is the bottom of the candle. It went from 260. Let's say you take profit realistically up here, right? Because you're going to put your stop up here, and then when the market pops up, it's going to take you out at 231. So around 260 to 232. That's the math. So you got, let's do it again. You got here 260 minus, and this is a very reasonable, realistic take profit, minus 231. So the difference is 29 points times $20 a point. One contract would have paid you 580. Let's say you had 4 contracts on, pay you 23.20. So this right here is a winner. You're done. I mean, you get, you know, $2,200 if you have 4 contracts on. Even if you just get $500 or $1,000, you're done. I mean, just shut off your computer and call it a day. And then what you have here is another buy. This was a little bit of a winner. It had a big pullback if you would have held. And then you had another decent sell at 847. And this is the NQ market 1 minute chart. So when you sell here, you do get some pullback. It's not too bad. And then down she goes. Pull back, and then the whole bottom fell out over here. It started falling out around 924. So I'm not sure what your threshold is on your stops, but mine's not that big. 25 points, 20 points, pretty much max. I like to go break even pretty fast. I'm a big believer on, like, especially if you have like a good trade, like 30, 40 points, take profit. If you want to get back in, you get back in on the pullback. So when it pulls back and you're getting confirmation on a 1 minute chart, right, by engulfing candles, or upside down hammers, shooting stars, whatever you want to call it, then you get back in. But you got to make sure that you hold, right, where you're supposed to go, meaning your stop. So you need to put your stop at the top of the previous candle and just wait for the market to do its thing. Because a lot of people, including me sometimes, I used to have this problem back in the day, is I go to break even really fast and I get stopped out. And what does that cause me to do? Get back in another trade. And sometimes I would lose quite a bit. So you want to make sure you give the market room to do its thing and to actually go in the direction that you chose. All right, guys? So check out rayalgo.com. 20% discount codes in the description. Rayalgo is really going to help beginners. It's going to help you with that market structure, that market behavior. It's also going to give you these nice buy and sell prints, okay? Now, one thing I want to share with you guys is when you go to the settings, make sure if you're on a 1 minute chart, put your time horizon to number 3 or number 4. That's going to give you more buy and print signals, right? But it's not going to be too noisy where they're going to get in on a bunch of BS, all right, guys? So try that out. You got to play with it. And sometimes you have to wait for this market to pull back a little bit. in order to get a good trade where it's not going to, retrace on you a whole lot. So check it out, guys. I hope you're being profitable. And if you guys have any questions, just, let me know in the comments. You can go to my website, ask me questions. You can go on Facebook or even Instagram. All right, guys, I hope you're being profitable. Take care. See ya.